The Mi Mix 2, the OnePlus 5. Xiaomi and OnePlus are both known for making some great smartphones at reasonable prices. And the Mix 2 as well as the OnePlus 5 are no different. Well, Xiaomi has just launched the Mix 2 in India and it takes on the very popular and loved OnePlus 5. So does the bezel-less beauty manage to take on the dual camera packing flagship killer? Let's find out. What's up guys, this is Rupesh from Beebom.com and today we are putting the Xiaomi Mi Mix 2 versus the OnePlus 5 to see which is the best affordable flagship out there. Before we get started, make sure to hit the bell icon to get notifications for all our future videos. Now that you've done that, let's get started. Let me just get this out of the way. I know the OnePlus 5 is a good looking device, but the Mi Mix 2 is one gorgeous smartphone. Don't get me wrong, I really like the classy matte black look on the OnePlus flagship. But the shiny ceramic back and the metal frame on the Mix 2 is just stunning and unique. Plus there's the striking bezel-less design on the front, which the OnePlus 5 just cannot match. From a looks point of view, the Mi Mix 2 takes the cake. But not everything's as rosy for the Xiaomi flagship from the design point of view. The Mi Mix 2 is a stunner, but the OnePlus 5 features a more functional design. Firstly, it features a headphone jack, which is still a necessity for me and something that Mix 2 lacks. Secondly, I really like the alert slider on the OnePlus 5. It's very handy. Once you get used to it, there's no turning back. It's simple really. The Mix 2 is for people who want a stunning bezel-less phone, and the OnePlus 5 is for people who want a good looking phone with a headphone jack. If you're thinking about comfort, both the devices are really comfortable to hold. Let's talk about the displays, shall we? The Mix 2 features a 5.99-inch FHD Plus IPS LCD display, while the OnePlus 5 features a 5.5-inch FHD optic AMOLED display. Anyways, as I said in a Mix 2 review, I will take the AMOLED over LCD any day, and it holds true. Don't get me wrong, the display on the Mix 2 is beautiful, but the OnePlus 5's AMOLED display churns out punchy colors and well, the deep blacks look great. Having said that, if the AMOLED or LCD does not really matter to you, you will obviously find the Mix 2's almost bezel-less edge-to-edge display more attractive. If you ask me, I'd go with the OnePlus 5. Having said that, they are both Full HD displays and it's 2017, so I won't blame you if you'd rather get a device with a QHD display. And if that's the case, the Nokia 8 is the one you should be looking at. Next up are the cameras on these devices. The OnePlus 5 features a 16 plus 20 megapixel dual camera setup with 1.6x optical zoom, EIS, dual LED flash and the primary camera featuring a f1.7 aperture. On the other hand, the Mix 2 features a 12 megapixel single camera unit with f2.0 aperture, OIS and dual LED flash. Both the devices take some great photos in daytime. Just look at these photos. Both the OnePlus 5 and the Mix 2 take detailed photos that are sharp and have very accurate colors. However, the Mix 2 camera starts struggling in low light. Thanks to OnePlus 5's wider aperture camera, the shots taken by the phone are bright, detailed and not noisy at all. The Mix 2's low light camera performance is average at best, even though it has OIS. The photos are a bit noisy and they aren't as bright as I would have liked. Plus the OnePlus 5 has dual cameras and it has a pretty great portrait mode, which lets you take shots with the bokeh effect. And well, the portrait mode works really well, most of the times. Plus there's 1.6x optical zoom, which means you can zoom and take lossless photos. There's no similar trickery on the Mix 2, and that is something you will miss. On the videos front, both the phones are capable of shooting 4K videos, and they perform similar in daytime, but again, the OnePlus 5 captures better video in low light. Also, even though the Mix 2 has OIS and OnePlus 5 has EIS, the video captured from the latter seems way more stable. The OnePlus 5 also has a way more superior 16 megapixel front-facing camera compared to the disappointing 5 megapixel unit on the Mix 2. The OnePlus 5's front camera captures photos that have more details, are sharp and just look really good. The same cannot be said about the Mix 2 selfie camera, which takes noisy, soft and honestly not so good photos. Now let's move to performance. Both the phones have identical hardware, the Snapdragon 835 with 6 or 8 gigs of RAM. I tested out the 6GB RAM versions of both the phones, and well, trust me, you can count on any of the two phones if great performance is something you're looking for. Both phones perform admirably no matter what you throw at them. Multiple apps, games, anything, they just work really well. On the software front, the Mix 2 features MIUI 9, while the OnePlus 5 comes with Oxygen OS. Both of these ROMs are based on Android 7.1 Nougat, and the OS preference is something that depends on what you prefer, stock Android or MIUI. I personally like Oxygen OS more. I like MIUI for the plethora of options it brings, but I'm a stock Android guy, and Oxygen OS is stock Android with tons of customization options, which is very appealing to me. Plus, Oxygen OS gets updated to newer Android versions faster than MIUI ever will, and that's important to me. Then there's the battery. A 3400 mAh battery on the Mix 2 and a 3300 mAh battery on the OnePlus 5. But the battery performance is another thing where both the phones do really well. Both the phones should easily last you a day. They did for me. Plus they both charge really fast, but OnePlus's dash charging tech is certainly a bit faster than Quick Charging 3.0 in the Mix 2. The OnePlus 5 goes from 10 to 90% in around 70 minutes, while the Mix 2 takes around 90 minutes. So yeah, dash charging is indeed very fast. The Mix 2 is priced at Rs 36,000, while the OnePlus 5 at Rs 33,000. So which one should you go for? Both the phones offer great performance and have decent battery life, but I'd say the OnePlus 5 is the clear winner here. It has a lot of things going for it. The headphone jack, the AMOLED display, the great dual cameras, a very good front camera, and stockish Android. It's just a better phone than the Mi Mix 2. But if you're looking for a decent phone that looks striking and has a beautiful bezel-less design, you can still go for the Mix 2. Well, that was our comparison of the Xiaomi Mi Mix 2 and the OnePlus 5. What do you think? Which one would you go for? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing tech videos. Well, that's me signing off. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.